Team South Africa secured 25% more investment pledges than it anticipated after holding the 5th investment conference at the Sandton Convention Centre. The first South Africa investment conference was held back in 2018. President Cyril Ramaphosa announced new pledges during the closing remarks yesterday. Newzroom Afrika's business reporter Ntokozo Khumalo attended the event and found this wrap.
The 5th South Africa Investment Conference ended with President Cyril Ramaphosa meeting his ambitious target of raising 1.2 trillion rand over 5 years. And now he sets a new target for the next 5 years of 2 trillion rand.
Doubters, and there have been many, have had reason to be skeptical. We are on a long journey to rebuild our country. We are on a journey to recover the ground that we have lost.
The development of digital markets was a huge talking point and investment focus at the conference.
The 2020 Google investment pledge that was made at the South African Investment Conference focused on that, which was the Equiano subsea cable. The Equiano subsea cable basically will assist the country to boost our internet connectivity, the speed of the internet in the country.
Other technology and mobile operators also showcased their projects. Vodacom representatives explained the business model for the company's free in-taxi Wi-Fi connectivity project with Y-Taxi from a pledge made in previous conferences.
We had to think hard around what are the right business models to say, commuters, you are stuck in traffic, traveling to work, how then do you entertain yourself or check what's happening on the news? And at the same time, how then do you enable the taxi drivers and owners to create new revenue streams?
Brian Mdluli, CEO at Y-Taxi, says in exchange for free high-speed Wi-Fi, all commuters need to do is watch short 15-second adverts. The project provides an exciting opportunity for SMMEs to unlock economic activity by connecting with about 15 million people.
We've got 48,000 cars that are connected currently. We're switching on all the taxis on a daily basis, and it's making a material difference to the commuter on a daily basis.
Meanwhile, Samsung, which pledged 280 million rand in 2019, channeled their funding to SME development. Global giant Coca-Cola says as a major water user in the country, its pledges are targeted towards projects that foster the sustainable use of the resource. The IDC, a partner of the SA Investment Conference, pledged 11 billion rand in this last leg of the conference and said it would go into various sectors, including mining and energy.
And then, of course, a diverse set of manufacturing businesses, chemical manufacturing as well as steel manufacturing and so on and so on.
Nadia Raji, managing director at niche consulting firm Uzenzele Holdings, says investments from institutions such as the IDC are important for the sector.
Within the manufacturing space, particularly for black industrialists, what we see is that the uptake lately has been relatively slow, and that comes off the back of COVID. It comes off of the back of the challenges we've had with Eskom, etc. It really comes down to commercials.
However, she does warn manufacturing companies to be ready for approval and project implementation to access such funds. Business leaders state that now that the government is getting even more ambitious for the next investment drive, it needs to put its house in order.
When you raise the bar to 2 trillion, you're going to have to rely, I believe, more on foreign direct investment. And foreign direct investors are going to want to see the pace and execution of these structural reforms.
Nikolai says the conference is just one opportunity for South Africa to flex its economic muscle and leverage on building global relationships for economic growth. South Africa overshot the 1.2 trillion rand investment goal by more than 300 billion rand, according to President Cyril Ramaphosa. This means that Team South Africa secured at least 25% more investment pledges than it aimed for in 2018 at the first investment conference. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ntokozo Khumalo in Johannesburg.